The Zephyrian Empire had a sense of humor that didn't translate well across species lines. When Emperor Thalvex received humanity's formal request for a diplomatic marriage alliance, he laughed so hard his gills fluttered. "Send them Exelin," he'd told his court, mandibles clicking with amusement. The fat one. The one who spends all day in the archives instead of preparing for court. Let's see if these humans are as open-minded as they claim. Princess Exelin had 6 limbs, iridescent purple skin, and a body that curved with what her species considered excessive adipose stores. In Zephyrian culture, where lean, angular frames indicated nobility and discipline, she was an embarrassment. She preferred quantum mathematics to state dinners and had built 17 theoretical engines that violated thermodynamics in interesting ways. She was perfect, but not in any way the Emperor valued. The marriage contract had been specific. One human representative would bond with one Zephyrian noble to cement the alliance. The Galactic Council had drawn Earth's name from dozens of applicant species, all desperate for Zephyrian military protection. Marcus Webb hadn't asked for this. He was a third-shift mechanic on Luna Station, covered in grease, living in a hab unit smaller than most closets. But the lottery had pulled his genetic profile, and suddenly he was humanity's diplomatic offering, a joke matched with a joke. He'd expected someone beautiful by alien standards, someone intimidating. Instead, when Exelin's shuttle docked, she emerged hesitantly, her multiple arms wrapped around a data tablet, her large eyes darting nervously. "I apologize for the inconvenience," she said, her translator rendering her voice as soft and melodic. "My father finds this arrangement amusing. You're under no obligation to." "You built the Exelin manifold, didn't you?" Marcus interrupted. Her eyes widened, all 3 lids blinking in sequence. "You've heard of it. Heard of it? I've been trying to retrofit the math into FTL drive cores for 2 years. He stepped closer, grease still under his fingernails, his worn station coveralls a stark contrast to her ceremonial robes. "Your paper on recursive energy loops was brilliant, but I think you missed something in Theorem 7. The human perspective on spatial compression might." For the first time in her life, Exelin felt seen. Over the following weeks, the diplomatic corps waited for the arranged marriage to collapse. Instead, they found Marcus and Exelin in Luna Station's engineering bay at all hours, surrounded by half-assembled engines and scrawled equations. "She's not what I expected," Marcus told his friend over coffee. "She's better. Do you know she can calculate orbital mechanics in her head while simultaneously designing propulsion systems? And she laughs at my terrible jokes about electron spin." "But she's an alien," his friend said carefully. "And by their standards, she's imperfect. By mine." Marcus smiled. "She's exactly what I always wanted. Someone brilliant who doesn't care that I'm nobody special. Someone who gets excited about engine manifolds at 3 in the morning. Someone real." When the formal bonding ceremony arrived, Emperor Thalvex attended via hologram, expecting to witness humanity's discomfort. Instead, he watched Marcus look at Exelin like she hung the stars, because to him, intellectually speaking, she had. "Your Majesty," the human ambassador said smoothly, "we cannot thank you enough for this generous gift. Princess Exelin's expertise has already revolutionized our propulsion technology. Earth considers this alliance our greatest fortune." The Emperor's mandibles stopped clicking. On screen, his daughter, his embarrassment, stood beside a grease-stained human who held her primary hand like she was precious. Later, in their shared quarters aboard Luna Station, Exelin traced her fingers across the engine schematics they'd created. Together. "Did you really mean it?" she asked quietly. "What you said in your vows." Marcus looked up from his soldering iron. "That you're the most fascinating person I've ever met? That your mind is incredible? That I fall more in love with you every time you prove thermodynamics wrong?" He grinned. "Yeah, I meant it." She made a sound her species associated with deep contentment. "My father intended me as an insult. Then he's an idiot." Marcus returned to his work, comfortable silence settling between them. His loss is humanity's gain. In the vast mathematics of the universe, Sometimes the variables everyone else dismisses are exactly the ones that solve the equation. The Zephyrians had tried to mock humanity with imperfection. Humanity had found treasure instead.